Yeah. Ha! Yeah, I'm so special, I'm so special, I'm so special, so special, so special. I'm like Ichigo, master in a red suit. This my Bankai form, I'm about to let loose. Better make your next move your best move. Straight out the gate, niggas gon' hate and try to test you. Watch who you with, who your mans, who you next to. If you take a hit with son assist like a nephew,
you can never check us. Homie, this a chess move. Wrote this on a little short bus, I'm so special. If Mav say get him, I'ma get him. Ain't no talking when I pull up. Park up, hop out, run down with my hood up. Now what the fuck are you hating for? Can't DFG get money anymore?
Turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper. I want to start off with some disturbing footage that I saw. Columbus, I think it's Columbus, Ohio, yeah. Correct? Yes, we fact check this. Columbus, Ohio, a bunch of neo-Nazis walking through the streets shouting, "Bow down, niggers."
Hard R.
When there were no niggas around. I'm just being clear, like, I don't know if that was supposed to be a statement, if it was a publicity stunt, if it was a bunch of niggas, it felt like, oh, Trump won, yo, let's make it seem like it's about to be over or whatever. You know how our country plays, man. We do all types of funny shit like this in other countries. And we do it here too. But if it was, like, if they were actually authentic Nazis and they wanted to walk through the middle of Midtown in a very unpopulated area yelling, "Bow down, nigga," go to the hood, my man.
Come to Brooklyn.
Go to the hood. I invite you niggas to come to Brooklyn.
Come to Chicago. Go to Chicago. Go to Detroit.
You know what I'm saying? Walk down Utica Avenue saying that shit. You know what I mean? Walk through Brownsville or pick any projects you want.
Y'all gonna get chased the fuck up out of there.
Pick any projects you want. It just, display, your hatred. Yeah, I don't understand shit like that.
Go viral.
Definitely propaganda, though.
Propaganda,
bro.
They knew what time to do that and all that, what area.
They knew where to do it.
They knew that. There was nobody out
facts.
there.
There was like one black dude, like,
word.
Man.
It was
word.
When I heard it was just females in the background.
Like, wow. Yeah, she was like, wow, wow.
They knew when to do that.
They knew when to do that shit at.
Yeah, definitely.
This ain't back in the days.
But the propaganda, they want to make us blacks upset. They want to find us they want us to be upset about something. I'm not upset about the election. I'm not upset about it. Maybe Mecca and Kim is.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I hopefully we get over it. We had to get over the last one. So
you didn't get over it. You raided the Capitol.
I didn't raid the Capitol, Mac. That was not me.
Okay.
Your friends.
My friends.
Your friends.
Here I go.
It was y'all a second ago. Now you want to be indivisible.
So y'all want to talk about the Trump instead of the neo-Nazis walking out in public?
It kind of seemed like one of the same to me.
I mean, you grouping them all together anyway, bro.
Been doing that. That ain't a change. Been doing that. That's not new.
This is your fault.
Hey, chat, how y'all feel about Mecca being a Kamala supporter?
Nah, we not going there. Let's stay on the Nazis.
You never heard me say.
We all dislike Nazis. Let's unify and dislike these Nazis.
It's a little late for that. You put their poster boy in office.
Oh, here we go.
It's a little late for that. I don't think they were voting for Kamala.
Go tell John Jones that he gave his his belt.
I will. I absolutely will.
To that person.
Absolutely will. Yeah. Him. What's the other boy's name? The whole little roster over there.
Yeah, you just anti-success, man. You trying to keep all
That's
the
what
pop
that
niggas
is?
off this platform.
That's what that is?
Like, yeah, I hate Trump.
Why'd you bring it up?
Somebody said, Mecca, you on some BS.
All right.
Tampon Mecca. Yo, they violent, bro.
It's safe from the chat.
Mecca Waltz.
Ask Mecca where that hoodie from. I need that.
Yeah, Mecca tripping, man. Let's talk about these Nazis, man. How you feel about these Nazis? Mecca, if you was walking downtown, you turn the corner, and you seen this shit, what happens next?
That's a good question. How many of them are there?
It was like
There was
eight.
like 12 of them.
Yeah, it's
like eight or 12.
Yeah.
I can't fight 12 dudes. I might try and take a hood off of them. Show your face, pussy. Why you got your face
Yeah,
covered
just
up?
get one of them. Just get the hood.
You stand for this. Show your face.
Yeah, see? That's that
The-
KK
the-
shit.
The
K
Nazis, the KKK.
They
Like,
hide their face.
you supposed to be a proud boy.
Right.
Be proud. Let's show your face.
Show
They
your
gonna
face.
show their face because they in politics, they cops, they lawyers,
Exactly. They're the
Or the
people who-
agents.
They're
Yeah.
the people who you trust 9 times out of 10 with your well-being
They're
and to protect
dentists.
your rights. And then you find out that they don't like you at all. And now all of a sudden it looks a little different when you go step to them and ask for a service or whatever, and you put them in certain positions in society. So now what happens?
They can't have you.
How did you not vet this person and find out how they feel
But it's
about
not
people?
It's really not hard to find these people. They had some huge flags.
Which makes me say, have you really even been looking? When you find out like a cop is like a white supremacist,
Mm-hmm.
it never.
I'm not surprised.
You never. Yeah, but
Right.
it never occurred to you to like no one ever asked the question how this dude got this job. You
Bro,
didn't look at his background.
Police
and
work.
find out that he's about that life.
I don't
And
care.
you got him in a black neighborhood.
I don't care. Nobody say police work is white supremacist work for the most part, bro.
All right. Hence,
No. And I'll tell you why it gives the appearance of that.
Let me hear that.
I think the judicial system, just like a lot of other systems in this country,
Bless you.
Thank you.
is a
Isn't that
business. They need budgets. They
Sure.
need funding. They need reasons for people to be hired. They need a reason for them to keep their job. So they target areas of, people who are impoverished, people who don't have the money to fight cases. They go there so that they can have a high rate on their convictions or whatever.
That's a white
Because-
supremacist ideology. They not going into every community doing that.
But understand that it's a trailer park. There's someplace in America that's probably going through the same shit because they're being targeted. They don't have the bread to fight a case. They don't have the bread to pay for a lawyer.
They not
to
going
get
through it
these
like
tickets
us,
and
though.
Shit off of them. They send them to these areas on purpose. They can't send them to the fucking rich neighborhoods where they got meth labs in the basement and they doing child porn upstairs in the attic and all that. Shit. They don't send them to those neighborhoods because those people pay taxes. They probably have connections to people who will, cause a lot of noise if they do the wrong thing.
Or they probably the town doctor.
No,
Yeah.
see, I wouldn't get caught up on if it's a black community or if it's a trailer park. The end result is white supremacy at
Super
the end
chat.
of the day. Whether it's quotas,
Oh.
whether it's more jail, no matter what it is, it still leads to white supremacy. Because white supremacy, like back in the day when there was slavery, a poor white man was always told that he was better than a black man that had more money than him. Just-
I don't think that's the case now. I think it's just you don't have money.
Yeah, but
You
it's
don't-
still
you're a nigga.
but
You know what I'm
it's,
saying?
it-
Like-
it's still white supremacy at the end of the day. That's their ideology.
I can't. I don't know.
That's their ideology.
I don't know because I think there's a lot more racists than white people doing this shit.
Somebody asked,
Well-
so why do you love Trump? Somebody asked, so why do you love Trump if he's for police immunity?
No, see, people getting it twisted. Trump is not giving local police immunity.
Please break it down for him,
Right? He
sir.
don't give local police immunity. Our problems with police is on a local level.
So why
They don't get. I'm gonna explain to you right now. They don't get prosecuted on the local level. So let's look at the George Floyd situation, right? Where the Department of Justice, where Trump will have oversight in. It was all symbolism. So Derek Chauvin got sentenced to 22 and a half years, I believe, on a state level. The Department of Justice gave him 21 and a half years. It's ran concurrently, which means that he's going to be serving both sentences at the same time.
And he got hit with another charge after that.
No, that was the other charge. The Department of Justice charge was
No,
the
somebody,
other.
it was another person that came forward and said he was,
Oh, that don't count though.
they gave him like 8-9 years after that.
But is it served concurrently or is it
No, they added that on to the 20-something years
Right,
that
but
he got.
if it's concurrent,
you got to know which one it is.
Then it runs at the same time.
What I
So
wanna
if I got 10
but
years
that
and 8
case
years,
was-
it's not going to be 18
But the
years.
case
It's just
was
gonna be
after
10
though.
Let me just finish explaining the Department of Justice part, right? So if it really meant something and they really wanted to mean something, they would have ran it consecutively. After you finish your state time, now you go serve this Department of Justice time. Why you go serve both sentences together? He's not really serving 2 sentences then.
Right.
When you really think about it, because the state sentence is overriding the federal sentence. And people don't know at the percentage of Department of Justice cases actually get heard. It wasn't heard in, look what happened with Eric Gardner.
But what does
They
that
didn't
have
take
to
it.
do with Trump wanting to give police immunity? Like, please, like you
Police
you
got
went
immunity
off,
already. They
you
got
went off into a whole nother side.
police have
You had a whole nother
police
thing.
have qualified
I'm
immunity.
trying to understand.
They have qualified immunity.
Which we've been trying to get rid of.
They
But
have-
He's
they
talking
have-
about
he-
enforcing
He's
it.
talking about
It's already
policing.
enforced. What we
But
talking
he's
about?
talking about further enforcing it. There's been a movement
There's
to get
no, how do
rid
you
of.
further
There's been a
enforce it?
movement. I'm explaining. There's been a movement to get rid of qualified immunity for cops who purposely break their oath during an arrest and violate the rights of the Constitution. There's been a rate, so they lose that shit. You can't have qualified immunity if you knowingly went against the Constitution and violated somebody's rights.
Right.
Like the Diddy situation. Now Diddy's in jail, so the Fourth Amendment is suspended. When you get to have what is it? Fourth Amendment. You get
Illegal
to be secure.
searches,
Securing your person's papers, effects, etc., etc. You can't just walk up, take shit off you. If you're in the street and they walk up and say, "Give me your ID." If you're in a stop and ID state, they kind of have a right to, but they
Right.
need a reason to ask.
Right.
Right. That's the Fourth
Shout out
Amendment.
to the Fourth Amendment auditors.
Right. If you violate that, which cops have been known to do, you should lose your qualified immunity. In other words, you know you broke the law by doing this to this citizen, so now you're no longer immune from prosecution. There's been an active movement to get that.
I definitely think that qualified immunity needs to go in law enforcement for a fact. They need to be held accountable.
Well, your
because,
man's not talking that.
I mean, listen, I don't agree with everything that Trump says or does. Like, I don't. That's
Well,
one
now
thing.
we're talking.
That's one thing that I don't. But let's deal with the facts. He don't have no control over the local level. It's our local DAs that we voting in.
But
it's the Alvin Braggs. It's the Eric Gonzalez's.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Darcel Clarks in the Bronx. They are our issue. It's not Trump.
So was he pandering to his base when he said that, knowing that he didn't have any
I'm quite
say?
sure you're going to have some foolish cops that's going to listen to what he said and go out there and be cowboys. I'm quite sure.
Which is further inciting the violence.
Why-
Yes.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you on that.
But
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
I'm not-
so we have.
I think there's foolish cops that go out there and be cowboys.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't think what Trump said changes
No,
that.
he's definitely putting the battery in some of these dudes' back.
No, that's a fact. But
That-
look,
there's no getting around that.
black and white cops.
Cops, period.
Cops, period.
I never
Yeah.
said white cops. Cops are blue.
Yeah.
Blue lives matter. Remember? That was a slogan. I never said what color cops. Cop put on the uniform.
I don't agree with
hope
that.
it's
Shout
all
out to
blue.
the 1,000 black officers.
Yeah, word.
Hunts.
Salute to the
What,
cops who
100?
actually
100?
100 black.
What, at the Eric Adams crew?
No. Is that his crew?
100 blacks in law enforcement?
That is his crew.
That's his crew.
Okay.
Yeah. That's his crew. Shout out to all the good cops out there that
Shout out
do
to
the
all the
right
good
thing, man.
cops, man. Cause you know, I'm if I'm not in the, and I don't even want to word it like that. We don't always have protection for our family members who don't live within the circle, and when something goes wrong with them, as much as we like to talk shit about the cops, we are definitely hoping that someone out there can help those people. So, you know, if there's cops out there that's doing their job, there's people who grew up, who had a distaste for injustice and they feel like they want to do their part for society, more power to them. To the ones that abuse their power, fuck you, you know. To the ones who are inherently racist, fuck you too, you know. That's
My thing is,
basically
why
that.
don't the good cops come forward and say nothing?
Because there's no such thing as good cop, bad cop. It's good people, bad people. No matter what job you got, you're going to have good people, you're going to have bad people.
I'm not going to agree with that because there are cops that come forward and say something. It's probably not
We had one in
promoted.
Once again,
It's probably-
Edwin Raymond.
Right.
And then what happens? They get targeted.
I got beat up 2 blocks from here, in front of the 1990 building on Lexington.
Did you sue them niggas?
Let me finish the story. About 9 cops jumped on me, beat me up. Whole big situation, almost started a riot out there. Shout out to everybody in the 1990 building that was throwing bottles down on these fucking pieces of shit while they was doing that shit. Now, the cop that drove me to the hospital gave me her card, and she was like, anything you need me to testify, say anything, da-da-da-da, I'm here. I'm, you know what I mean? She was campaigning for me. When I got to the bookings, to the tombs, she made sure that they moved me through the cells and I got out of there fast. So there are good cops out there. You know what I'm saying?
I say good people
who are willing to speak up and be like, that was wrong. Fuck these niggas. I'm with you. You know what I mean? And then there's people like Sergeant Killer, you piece of shit.
Wow.
You know, fuck you for life, basically. You know what I mean? A racist piece of shit.
His name is Sergeant Keller.
Sergeant Keller.
Keller.
Yeah.
Keller.
Well, you might as well say Keller.
I've been on this show campaigning for more of us to take those positions or to fight their way into law enforcement. Like, it's a different story. When I get pulled over and I see, like, you know, somebody that's not my race walking up to the window, it disturbs me a little bit. I mean, not to say that a black cop, haven't run into black cops that do fucked up shit too, but, you know, if that's the issue, if racism is the issue, and these people don't understand us, they look at us in a certain way, why not take those positions?
You know who we should have up here? Corey Pegues. Y'all know him?
No.
He's the cop. He was like Denzel Washington. He can't even have a gun no more. He was caught or admitted to moving drugs while he was a high-ranking police officer. We should have him here.
Why? Why would you bring him up after I say that? Like, what was
No,
the-
because he's from the hood. He's from the environment.
That don't make
that don't have Spin, you kind of just this the reason why they don't do that is because
He explains
turn out
he explains both sides of the game.
We don't need to hear somebody explain why they dealing drugs. I think we all know why people deal drugs.
You know him, Kim? You
I
heard
know
him?
he is, yeah.
Yeah, he's popular.
Here's a theory.
Granted, it's a theory.
Being that, you know, it's been proven that our government loves to cause dissension and divide us, and they will dress up agents to go outside dressed like Nazis and
trick you
parade
out your
around the
spot.
city with masks just to incite some sort of racial tension. You think it's a possibility that could be that also?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's convenient.
Who do you think they voted for?
That's convenient.
Probably not the people that want to.
Jim Crow Joe. Jim Crow Joe.
You know what I'm saying? Probably not the people that want to take down the CIA. You know what I'm
The
saying?
funny part is the entire premise is imaginary, but sure, go off.
It's not imaginary.
It
man.
is imaginary. You made
We
that
do
up.
this shit.
You made that up.
We do.
Yeah, but you telling me this group
No,
specifically?
we do that.
This group specifically?
America does that.
This group specifically in Ohio. You're telling me they are agents.
Let's analyze it.
You're telling me they're
Let's
agents.
analyze it. Let's
Okay.
analyze it. There was one of the guys was catching as much footage as he could.
Sure.
They're walking through an area where it would be deemed safe for them to do that.
Sure.
We didn't see them walking for blocks. It's pretty much the same block that everybody got this footage in. What does that sound like to you?
It sounds like they knew where to walk.
All right, man. Okay, so are you denying that there are organizations that do shit like this on purpose just to cause issues?
I heard this exact same line when January 6th popped off. Everybody wanted to believe it was Antifa and not real Trump supporters. And I was hearing that for
We're not
weeks
talking
and
about
weeks
that.
and weeks
We're
and
talking
weeks.
about this.
No, but it's the exact same premise.
No, it's not.
So
It's not the exact same premise.
it's that somebody pretended to believe in one thing.
So, Mecca, let me ask you.
Okay,
Wait, hold on.
So
go
you're
ahead.
saying neither one of them could
No,
be?
I'm saying I believe it is exactly what it looks like and putting an extra spin on it for the sake of maybe discrediting exactly what's
So,
happening.
Mecca, let me ask you a question. If you're about to take over the Capitol, are you going to ask the government for National Guard to be there on the day you making your speech?
Really?
If I'm about to take over the,
If you're about to raid the Capitol,
all right.
are you going to ask the government 2 days before your speech, or maybe it was a week, to have National Guard there to protect it?
Am I uneducated or not?
Alexi,
Have you ever read stories about coups and what they actually look like?
they just released.
Nobody said it was going to be successful.
They
We
just
talking
released.
about the people who we talking about the people.
Talking
who
about a
got down
bunch of
and did it?
people who ran up in a fucking empty hall, bro.
It wasn't empty.
This is
when
what we talking about.
No.
We're not talking about nobody attacked anybody. Nobody like.
Because
Come on,
now
bro.
we
Mav, people died.
Bro, yeah, it wasn't empty, kid. Like, you gotta-
I know people
It wasn't empty.
who came from places where they needed to escape because they were part of government and they would have been killed if they stayed in there. Like, that ain't the same shit, bro. What are we crying about?
Who's crying?
I'm just saying, like,
You brought it up.
okay. So basically, you're saying that they're both real.
I'm saying it looks exactly. Well, show me that it's not, and I'll do that.
It look exactly what MSNBC and CNN tell you.
So
Or
basically,
the people who were on trial
Is that
now
a
it's like they're not
super chat?
so
supporting.
basically, you believe everything you see on television.
I missed the question. Y'all missed the super
Nah,
chat.
pull it up.
No,
on your phone.
wait. I can find it. Explain how you vote against the best interest of your people. How do you walk in the booth and only think of yourself
That's
and
why
your
it's good to have
family?
it in your
Trump is white supremacy. Mr. Robinson, $4.99. That's a super chat.
I mean,
I think that question
listen,
was for you.
and I'm gonna say this to everyone still upset about, still holding on to this election and upset with the decision. They were professionals, psychologists who got paid to make you feel the way that you're feeling right now. There were people who lied to make you feel the way that you're feeling right now. I challenge you guys to just stop for a second, keep your eyes and ears open, and let me know after this 4 years what went wrong. But in the meantime, all this, I believe in manifestations. And some of you people are requesting our doom just so you can be fucking right. That shit is crazy to me.
Crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Like, stop, please. After 4 years, just look around and be like, well, we was right about this or we was right about that. But in the meantime, just understand that there were psychologists, there were marketing experts, and people who were paid to make you feel the way that you're feeling right now.
Bro, both sides do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Both sides do that.
But it's the side that doesn't win who's left kind of poisoning the rest of society
Both
with
sides
their
do.
anger
Both-
and
I've never experienced this before.
This is different.
I've never experienced
Both
this.
sides
And this
do
is
that,
coming,
King.
bro, this
Both
coming from
sides
the
do that.
Democrats, bro.
Both sides do
Nah,
that,
I never
bro.
experienced
They all
this
have
before, though.
access to the exact same resources and the exact same people. It's both sides do that. That's not a flex.
I've never experienced this before.
But Mac, it still doesn't negate that they're making you feel.
I didn't negate
the
anything.
way that
I
you
just
feel.
told you both sides do that. I watched those Trump rallies when homeboy is standing up there
Oh
telling you
my
that people
God.
are coming to rape your mother and your children and eating dogs and all this other shit. And then I watched the Democrats do the exact same shit. Both sides do that. That's
All right,
not a
can
flex.
we just agree to drop the shit?
I didn't
and
bring
when
up
you
the
see-
election. You did.
Yeah,
you brought it up.
You did.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see how
I didn't bring it up.
It's the fucking word salad going on again, bro.
You
Just
brought
take your
it
words
up.
and
It's
twist
4
it.
words.
No. We were no.
I asked you a simple question about something being
No.
real,
I
and you went
answered
straight
it.
to Trump.
answered
You went
it.
straight to Trump.
I
my
answered
nigga.
it.
brought it
I asked
up.
you about neo-Nazis walking down the block,
I
and you went
answered it.
straight to Trump.
I told you
nigga.
exactly
You
what
went
I do.
straight to
brought it
Trump.
up.
I
Like,
told
come
you
on, bro.
exactly what I do.
Oh.
Then you skipping past it now. What I say? I try to get the mask off of a couple of them, so show your face. That was my whole answer.
You said
and
that.
then you slid past
No,
that.
you said, I wonder who they voted for.
No, I never
Yes, you
said
did.
that. I never said that.
I said that.
You got to keep track, bro. You can't
But
be
y'all
doing
on
the
the
same
Robinson.
thing.
Y'all on the same
I
team.
said that.
Mr. Robinson, the Central Park 5 shit has been debunked a million times. Hey, y'all, please stop with this shit, man.
Mr. Robinson, he's been on that since
Oh,
the Central
God.
Park 5. What do you mean? He's always been.
What do you...
Mr. Robinson, $4.99.
I
Shout out to
challenge
Mr.
so
Robinson.
many people to pull up that New York Times shit and show me where the fuck you was talking about the Central
Why don't we
Park.
bring them
Show me
up
where
here?
they were mentioned at.
Why don't we bring them up here?
For what?
You wanted? Why don't we bring them
Why
up here?
would we
Let
bring
them
them up?
Let them tell
For
me.
that?
Well, no,
Just
no,
for that?
No, we don't want them to.
If you still
Super
worried about
chat.
white supremacy,
New
you can buy a
Jerusalem.
book.
New
If you're
Jerusalem.
so
And a
worried
hammer.
about white supremacy, go buy a book and a hammer. Goofy. Yo, New Jerusalem. Look, we don't want to start disrespecting each other because this is exactly what the fuck motherfuckers got paid for.
Right.
This is exactly that. I want to point out that there's going to be a day where Biden and Trump are going to shake hands. Kamala and Trump are going to shake hands.
Kamala.
And you guys are still going to be carrying these
They did
fucking-
already. They did that
fucking
already.
feelings of oh, we're going to lose all our freedoms. My nigga, come on, bro. It would be a fucking war if half the shit they said about Trump was true.
You know what's so crazy?
It would be a war. It's no war.
We be more emotional about it than they be. Look at all the shit that
Yeah, because they know they cap.
Trump and Kennedy was saying about each other, and then they link up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we be more emotional. But look, Biden and Trump was just together at the White House.
Biden just had on a Trump hat.
Facts.
That's a
The
fact.
people that y'all voted for, sitting with this guy in a Trump hat,
That's
and y'all
because
sitting
of-
here talking about,
that's because of
what
peaceful-
do you think they voted for?
Peaceful transition to power is the way to go. It's what separates us from everybody else. We don't have coups when it's time to pass the torch. That's the whole point. You're supposed to shake hands and run it. Here, bro. Here's the keys to the house. Rock out.
I've
That's how
been
it's
off
supposed
of
to
it
be.
10 minutes ago. I made a little comment about who do you think they voted for, and y'all just took it. As
You
just
started
all
it. You
I didn't
antagonized the whole
start it.
conversation.
I didn't antagonize
Lit
the
the flame and
conversation.
stood-
Everybody in the room, hit the like. Hit the like.
Hit
I
the
didn't-
like.
I
Hit the
made
like.
that.
Hit the notification
It was a
bell.
political conversation.
Hit the like. They hating on us. They don't
the
put us
like.
in. They don't put us in the complex list.
So we
Kim,
need John
they
to hit
don't.
the
They
like.
don't. They don't give us awards. They hating on us.
Kim
We've
is
been hot for a long time, bro. They hating, man. Like, hit the
I keep
That's a
telling
fact.
y'all these lists are bogus. Like,
This is a man's world. This is a man's This is a man's world. This is a man.
To all the good women, God bless you all. I ain't even trying to stress you all. If the world up and just left you all on the edge to fall, I'll rescue y'all like a fireman.